again, folks, with another lesson for you guys. I'm going to experiment with some different sounds on the guitar. This is my Squire Affinity Strat, and I'm using the back two pickup positions. Now, I'm not for sure, but the way this guitar is wired, it may be a shielding problem. I'm not sure exactly what it may be, but whenever I'm on these two positions here, I think all three pickups are engaged, which continues to allow the hum to happen. Now you can't hear it here because I'm using my Digitech RP355 multi-effects pedal. I've done bootcoodles of videos on that on my YouTube channel way back when, so you can look that up, Digitech RP355. And it's got a noise gate on it, so you can't really hear that right now. But if I were to turn the noise gate off, you may still not be able to hear it. I'm not sure. Let's see if I turn this noise gate off. And if I were to add some distortion here, let's put some distortion on here. Hear that? It goes away on the second position, these two. Okay? Comes back on the first position. Goes away on the second. Back on the middle. And it stays there on the fourth. Goes away on the humbucker. Now, I'm not sure exactly the way humbuckers work, but I've noticed that whenever I have a pair of pickups, single coils, or two single coils as a humbucker in one spot, that those cancel each other's signal out, and so the hum goes away. Well, if you have that's an even number. If you have an odd number, like 1, 2, 3, then they don't cancel each other out. The hum is still there. So I think that's the way this guitar is wired up. Maybe one day I'll take it to the shop. It's not really a big priority for me right now, but I just wanted to kind of tell you about that. But I'm experimenting with this this pickup position here. I really like the twang that I get from it. Okay, so it's really Telecaster-y sounding. What I want to go over today is some patterns that will help you learning scales. Okay, now I don't know how many of these I'll eventually do. Maybe as I teach them to my students, I'll come back and be inspired to create more patterns and do more things like that. So this isn't like an ongoing series, but I may just add a few here and there as they come to me. This pattern, the first one that I found is really helpful is the low-high, high-low method. Okay, technique, what do you want to call it? Low-high, high-low. All right, so we all play when we first learn scales, and I'm going to use the Minor Pentatonic because it's just so familiar with so many people. And if you don't know how to play that, it's very easy. Look it up online, look it up on Google. The previous video that I had on the delay and press technique, I'll show you how to play that. But rather than me doing that every single video, it's just easier if you just Google search Minor Pentatonic Scale first position, because that's the shape I'm going over. It's the most popular one that everybody pretty much knows. So this is the way you normally learn scales is we learn all the way up, then back. But really that's not enough to get the shape under our belt. We have to challenge our mind, because that becomes easy and it becomes boring. And we want to challenge ourselves by adding little twists and turns to these scales. And one of those twists and turns is the low-high, high-low technique. Now, the best way I can describe this is as I'm moving up, this is ascending because I'm going from low to a higher note, and I'm going high to a lower note. That's descending. Ascending is low to high. Descending is high to low. Now, that's not the technique. I'm just showing you the direction of the notes. So you could also think of this as the forward-backward approach. Okay, so I'm going forward here. In other words, from the low string, the low note to the high note is forward. Okay, low to high, low to high, low to high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Okay, now that's the technique I'm getting at here. This is the notes that I'm playing, not the direction I'm going, but the notes actually themselves. Now we're going high to low. High, low note. High note, low note. High, low, so on, and so forth. Okay? So if I go ascending and I go low high, it's pretty normal. That's what we've been doing. Ascending means going this direction, and then we're going to go low high. Low high. Okay? And if I go descending, high low, that's what we've been doing the whole time. I also encourage you to play these with down up strokes every time, okay? And if you're having problems with that, you can mute this and just hit down up, down up, down up, down up on every string. I missed a couple there. Okay, so you can practice that. But if I go ascending, but this time I reverse the direction of the notes from low high to high low, or backwards. I go ascending, but I'm playing notes backwards. Okay. And you can play it, staccato-ish like that, or you can just play it. Okay, so that's ascending, but I'm playing backwards. The notes are going backwards. They're descending. They're actually going from high to low. Highest note, lowest note. Next string, highest, lowest, lowest note. Okay, so we start with down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Same if we go low, high. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So you can kind of mix that and match that together. You could probably, let's try that forward. Okay, when we do this, we want to jump back to the lowest note, or the pinky note here. Okay. So what I would do is you could probably just go forward. And then start there. Actually, use that last part as the beginning of all the way down, the normal way. So high, low, high, low. So that would be high, low, ascending and high, low, descending. It feels natural descending because that's what we've been doing. It feels unnatural ascending. Let's do that in reverse. Let's go from low, high, but now we're descending. So normally it's high, low, descending. Now we're going to go from low to high. It's the same thing we did the other direction. Okay, and then from there you can count this as the low, high, ascending. So low, high, descending, low, high, ascending. Okay, so you can just cycle that. Let's do that with the other one. Let's see. No, is that right? No, it's backwards. I would start that one probably. I would start this one. Excuse me, this one. We'll start that on the high string, maybe. You know what you could do? You could start it a different way each time. I could start on the high string, go low, and the next time I did that same low-high direction, low-high, or high-low, whichever direction I choose, I could start on the top string. So just mix and match that. You start on this string once. And then the next time, start it up here. Now I'm just going fast because I don't want to drag it out, but you want to start this very slowly. Don't go for speed. Go for accuracy first, then speed. Accuracy always comes first. Or let's try it again. That one sounds the weirdest to me. Now notice when I get to the very end of either side, I'm not stopping and playing that same string over again, the last string, like this. I'm not playing that part twice. I'm going right into the next string, the next pattern. Same way with the other direction. I'm not playing that twice. I'm going right into the next pattern. Okay, and let's see. I'm not sure if this would work with major scales or 3-note per string scales or anything like that. It really works well with 2-note per string scales, I know. I haven't really tested it on 3-note per string scales. I'm not sure about that. It could probably work, so let's just pick another scale here. Let's pick the major scale in this position. We go forward. Now we can go backwards, but still doing low to high. Okay, so let's go from the high to low. So it still works. It doesn't matter if it's 2, 3, 4 strings, whatever, or 4 notes, whatever it is. It's the direction of the notes themselves. The amount of numbers that you're using, doesn't really matter. So I can do it 2 notes like a pentatonic. You can do it 3 notes like a major, minor scale, whatever, and it would still work. So that is the high-low, low-high, or forwards and backwards technique, whatever I decide to name this video. Try that with the scales. Don't try it with just one. Try it in every shape, because this will challenge you and challenge your fingers to develop a new way of playing these things. And what you want to have happen is you're developing your muscle memory, and by challenging yourself, you are forcing yourself out of your comfort zone, outside of the box, so to speak, and you're giving your fingers the scenario of anything could happen. Be prepared for anything. That's exactly what you want to do. All right, so we'll go ahead and call this one quits, and I'll go to another video. I've still got 1 or 2 more patterns that are fresh on my mind I would like to go ahead and record. So I'll see you guys on those videos. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, please subscribe. Please tell your friends about the channel. I've got plenty of lessons here on beginner, intermediate bluegrass guitar and some electric guitar videos. Right now I'm doing videos more along the beginner lines because that's who I'm teaching right now, is beginner students. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Check out, if you like more electric guitar stuff, check out secretsoftexasbluesguitar.com. That is my website for electric guitar stuff. Yeah, we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless.